Welcome back to another Peak Play. Game that we're going to be checking out today is Blueprints. This game's been out for a few weeks now, if not a month. And yeah, I'm glad to say I'll be checking it out because I don't know if I'm going to actually do a full playthrough of this, mainly because it's kind of like it's a marriage between a couple genres. There's the main reason why I feel like I'm not going to do a full playthrough of this game, at least on the stream or YouTube, is mainly because the roguelike elements of the whole nature of the game. That and this game is almost on the principles of kind of like old school games where you probably want a pen and pencil, or I mean a pen and paper to write down notes and everything like that, because it's very puzzle oriented. But as usual, when it comes to peak plays, before we get into the game and see if we like it and possibly think about doing a full playthrough of it, but who knows, let's go into the settings and see what it offers. So, volume, it literally is just a one slider volume. So there's no master volume or anything like that. Everything is mixed in its own way. Controls, we have look sensitivity, field of view, which is defaulted at 8. Let's see. You got blue. Okay, it tells you like all of it. Smooth look, so there's like probably acceleration. So analog acceleration or look acceleration. You can invert axes. Graphics, only brightness, so nothing to worry about when it comes to at least performance or quality mode on consoles. Save data, credits. Okay, so this game has very bare minimum options, which with the type of game it is, don't really need too many. Even probably with accessibility options, you probably don't really need it due to the fact it's mostly a puzzle game. So let's jump into it. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this game needs accessibility options. Probably, if anything, colorblind options would probably be nice.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
So our goal is to find the 46th room of a 45-room estate. So I guess that's the overall main goal. But however, as people have played this game and have sunk in hundreds of hours, even after the credits, this game has a lot more to offer because everything in plain view is apparently a puzzle. So apparently, like, perhaps these 3 birds on the desk right here is a clue to something in the future. Who knows? The more you play this game, the more details and tips and hints to other rooms this game has to offer. An Ace of Spades card right there. Queen of Diamonds right there. So everything that I'm seeing right now has the potential to be a note for another room. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Oh, there's a step limit. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one step. So I have about 50 of them. Oh, 1 second. Okay, so as I'm moving around, I do not lose the amount of steps. Okay. Is there any other... Oh, got blueprint, maybe? Ah, a blueprint. Okay. So there's a thing called the antechamber. And then there's the entrance hall, which we are at. And I assume this is the overall area in which we can build. There is an inventory. Shows you what day it is, how many steps we have. We can call it a day, which would be kind of dumb to do that right now. Oh, here we go. What is this? This is a directory. So rooms 1 through 12, 13 to 24, 25 to 36, 37 to 46. So yeah, as they said, I wonder if the antechamber has the possibility of leading to room 46. Assumably. Then we have bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, shops, and red rooms, which I guess we have not discovered. Open only in the events of my death. Oh yeah, I think this is the thing the guy was reading. Oh, wait. So things that bring in attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Oh. Wonder why. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond the particular door. This is a weird house. Your grandmother used to say, Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Well, all love and wishes. Best of luck, Sinclair. Alrighty then. Anything else to check out in this room? Because apparently you want to explore every room to its finest of details. But even now that I know that, at least when the depth of this game is like everything can be a clue, like the time, the amount of statues in a certain room, composition of a room could be a clue. It's like, okay, so if I want to go this way, whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. So technically I would lose a step by possibly entering this room, but I would gain 1. So technically gaining 1. Closet, 2 items. So I would get 2 items. A hallway, which will give me an extra 2 branches. I don't think I need the bedroom right now. I guess I could do a closet because it is a side room. Well, let's see. Blueprint. How? Wait. Oh, can I not back out? Once you have drawn... Oh, okay. Because I would like to know how many spaces I have to the left. And I think it's a total of... Well, I don't think putting a hallway here... Actually, putting a hallway here might help. Closet would be okay. Bedroom would be okay too. Let's put a... Let's put a closet. I want to see what items they provide. So there is a key. What other item? Because it said 2 items, right? Do I not? Oh, and a shovel. So an old weathered shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. In what room do you oh, a greenhouse. So we have a key, we have a shovel. A storage room, a corridor, and a spare room. Corridor is always left unlocked. Oh. And then the storeroom. So wait, are those items required for the storeroom? So 1 key, 1 type of gem, and 1 coin? Is that what it is? Or does it provide those? Well. Oh, well, it's already unlocked. Coin. Gem. And key. So I got the items in place. Painting, boxes, more paintings. Parlor. Lavatory. So if we go to the blueprint, let's go parlor. You're in the parlor. This box is empty. The blue box is true. You're in the... Well, that is true. It says parlor ranked 1 on the bottom right. So wait, how do you interact with, I guess, puzzles in a way? Or maybe here. So we have a wind up key. It's a great honor to receive the invitation of a dine-in state. So there will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within the other two are always empty. Okay. So one tells the truth, one tells the lie, and one holds a prize. All right. So I'm assuming that is the puzzle in the game of this room. The blue box is true, but what if that's the lie? But however, you're in the parlor. We are in the parlor. Blue box is telling the truth. I mean, the black box is telling the truth. So when it comes to the puzzle, this box is empty. I think it's a lie. Would it be a lie? Because technically, yes, that's true. That's telling the truth. Would it be this? Because there is one box that tells a lie. I am in the parlor. Yes, that is true. And this, but one second. I'm going to read this over one more second. There'll always be at least one box. The statement is true. There's I have a feeling if there is one box that is lying, it would be this box is empty. If this box is empty, that is a lie. There's something in the box. Watch. I fucked up. Oh, there is something in it. Sweet. I have no clue what the gems are for, but I guess I'll find out. So I solved that puzzle, but knowing this game, there is multiple puzzles and multiple, or see, like these paintings are here, or these drawings apparently are clues in the future. All right, I probably want to build a hallway so that way we have multiple, but not in that way. Can I orientate how it is built? Like, can I change the positioning? Is there a way to do it? I don't know if I can rotate. I don't think I can. Because if I build this hallway, it's only going to... There's only going to be one usable door. And it doesn't say anything about a rotation. Because I would like to rotate it a different orientation, but I guess I cannot. So maybe a corridor might be better. So corridor will always be left unlocked. Is there anything within the corridor? This is a corridor rank 2. Let's see. It will provide a key if I do a nook. A den. See what that looks like on the blueprint. That might be okay. Oh, and this is where we use our key. at least one of them. So I expended a key to get 3 more gems. So 7 gems, 2 swans. All the clocks are the same, at least when it comes to the time. And is that a pawn and a stack of books? There's a pawn. Are there other chess pieces? I can see why a lot of people have spent a couple 100 hours, because there's so many mysteries to eventually solve. Wait, why are these red? So a chapel, whenever I enter, I will lose a coin. Oh, a lavatory. Why would you build a lavatory? This will also be a cutoff point at some point. Pantry is not a good style. Let's go to the... Oh, I guess if I select the door, I'm gonna have to commit, huh? Shit. Chapel it is. So I think before I interact with the door, I need to figure out... Okay, so I can't go back through here until I get another coin, apparently. Oh, but I gained 3. So never mind. I lose 3 coins, but I gain 3. I mean, lose 1 coin, but I gain 3. So it gives me the ability to go back through this room at least 3 more times, potentially. Alright, so most likely the way we built this, we can't go through this because there is no doorway through the store room through the north. So that's why this looks like this. And there's only one other entrance area for me, which is over here. Okay, what type of room would we like to build here? We could build a nook. A kitchen. Food for sale. Requires gems. I don't know what we use food for, but I guess we'll find out. How do we buy this so-called food? So banana, oh, food replenishes steps. Every 5 plus steps for every green room in your house. How many green rooms do we have? None. We have no green rooms. So the potential things that we could buy in the future one day could actually greatly benefit us, depending on, you know, what we build and what we buy. At least when it comes to the kitchen, anyway. I just want to build a greenhouse so I could potentially use the shovel. Well, I guess for now I could buy myself a banana. Banana. Okay, let's look at the blueprint. So we're about to go through this door. So, go to the bedroom, which might as well use. Oh, it says ranked 4. Ah, interesting statuette. Greetings from Reddington. There's origami and a bunch of other stuff in there. The thing is, it's going to be very hard to memorize a lot of details. That's probably why they want you to use like a notepad, either virtual or real life notepad. We're about to go to the north. Either a hallway or a courtyard. Oh, maybe a courtyard. We're outside, finally. No potential digging spots. Unless... Wait a minute. Huh. Greater chance of finding keys and money. So, how do we use said items? I'm assuming there's going to be a prompt. I mean, is there a passive? Or are just items passive? I guess there's nothing to dig. Oh, maybe here. Right here. Oh, here we go. We finally got to use the shovel. So I'm assuming you can find random things buried within, I guess, little dirt pits like that. So there's at least one more. There's a coin. Is there any other... Nope. All right. So strategically, yeah, you gotta be like, you almost have to strategize of how you're gonna put the rooms in. Which I don't know good strategies yet, so. Alright, pantry's probably okay. Locksmith. Looks like they sell keys but require gemstone. And a passageway. Ooh. Oh, a passageway would have been good if I went north. Oh well. I could still do that and use that as a locksmith instead. However, we do have 2 keys already. So maybe passageway? We'll keep going up north because I want to see what that antechamber is for. Why does it have a down button? Wait, what? Are there multiple levels? No, wait a minute. The security door is locked by electrical key card. We need a key card to use this door? What? Okay, I guess I'll keep going left. Use key. That's bizarre. That's so fucking... No, don't go south. What about this one? Oh, okay, here we go. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Oh, really? Let's see what that does. Wait, metal detector? Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw. Okay. So you're going to kind of redraw the floor plan in case there is something that's really hindering you. Okay, I'm like really freaking close. It's like, oh, it's right there. Cool. So I guess if there's any keys or money nearby, my thing will go off. Okay, so how do you redraw the floor plan? I'm assuming there's something to interact with. Assumingly. Do I just go to my blueprint? Let's say I want to make a parlor. Oh no. Apparently you can redraw the floor plan, but I have no clue what to interact with to do that. Let's double check. Whatevs. Let's keep going north, I guess. Oh boy. We need more keys. Oh, apple. Five apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Close the amount should cover the expenses, but please bring back any change from the order. No. So far, I've only seen 1 apple. Tea? Is it Yorkshire tea? Yorkshire tea? Can't use the ladder. Oh, man. Oh, keys for sale. Oh, but I probably don't have the money for it. Experimental house features. Do it. There's a key. Yay, we're no longer 0 keys. I'm starting to slowly see how people can get addicted to this game. As if they have like a really good run or something like that, of like really good rooms and like floor layouts and all that and plans. Oh. Boy. Oh, this is a puzzle. Seems like I'm not getting any power though. Like nothing's changing when it comes to the power itself. So I don't know how to solve this yet. But it goes from 1 to 10. Periodic table of elements. So we have a 3, 5, 2, 8, 12, 9, 11, 10. Wait, and there's a direction that goes there. Because pointing... Is there a zoom feature? Can we zoom in? Doesn't seem like it. Three. Huh. Also makes me wonder when the game kind of resets and does its little roguelike factor, will the puzzles change in each room, or will this puzzles stay stagnant for each room? Here we go. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point. Melting point at 0 Celsius. A complete thaw near, what was it, 19 to 18 to 19 degrees. So I have a feeling if I want to use this, I'm gonna have to solve this puzzle. This machine requires additional power piped into... Oh. We need to build a boiler room. That's a possibility. So maybe the reason why I probably can't solve this puzzle yet is because we don't have a boiler room. Now, my question is, do we just need to build a boiler room anywhere? Or does it have to be connected to the laboratory? Huh. I guess I'll find out. But yeah, every time we go through a room, we lose energy. Ah, shit. Spare room. Commissary. I guess we could go to commissary. Which actually, how did that build it? it became a dead end. I should have looked at the floor plan first. My bad. Ooh, can we play arcade? Oh, we probably need power. We need a boiler room. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. That's probably a note you probably want to put in. So right now it's, I'm assuming still day 1. So from day 12 to day 16, you probably do not want to build a commissary. So that's good to note. So that's a note you would definitely put in. I can barely read the password. Huh. Why is this with question mark? Without question mark? What? This is definitely a clue to a puzzle, probably. Ooh, 50% off on day 20 to 21. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So after about 4 days of it being closed, they're going to have a sale. So we can buy gems, which we need. So we'll get like 1 gem, a sledgehammer that costs 8. Set of gems. Wait, that what? Wait. Okay, yeah, okay. So 1 gem costs about 3 coins. So it's actually cheaper to buy the set of gems if I had the money. And running shoes. What do running shoes do? Maybe you lose, maybe, I'm assuming you just move faster, but what's the point? Or you consume less, I'm assuming, energy or movement with the running shoes. I wish I could, like, look at the detail. I guess we don't know what the running shoes do until we get it. So I guess for now, buy 1 more gem. Too bad they don't sell keys. So I have a funny feeling I'm going to need some keys soon. Alright, let's look at my floor plan. There's still at least 2 more doors for me to open up in the north. Let's do that. My floor plan looks awful right now. But I think everyone's first... Oh, yep, can't go there. Because I need power. Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to hit a dead end real freaking soon, man. Security. View inventory of all items currently in-house. Oh, really? It requires a gem, too. I guess I'll build it. All these rooms are going to be new to me. Oh. There's a little cutscene. Hoarding and all that. Kind of gives me like a Winchester Mansion kind of vibe where the layout of the estate does not make sense. It's like a cursed house in a way for the mansion itself. So if I move, does the image move? Oh, it does. Oh, that's cool. All right. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies. So only trust in blue memos? Why have red memos in the first place? Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View estate inventory. There is 1 coin available. It looks like the following is the detailed list of items currently in the house. Oh, and I bet that coin is in this room right now. So I haven't missed out on anything from what I know. Keycard system. Ah, here we go. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked through electronic cards, which we have come across 2 of them. The key card system is currently, oh, it is operational. Key card system setting. Key card system setting, security level medium, offline mode locked. Change offline mode. Keycard system setting. Unlock. Alright, this mode determines the default setting to the security doors will be set to if power is lost. Okay. Let's confirm it. Set security level. Determine the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 to 6 on high. I wonder if there's a benefit to putting it on high. I wonder if you can use the security doors, will there be better rooms behind those? We'll put on low for now. Like a high risk, high reward scenario with that. Change offline mode and all that other stuff. Security menu. Turn to security menu. Log into network. Oh, we don't have the password. Okay, so we can't log in until we have the password for the security network. I wonder if it's in this room then. Once again, another security door. So there's a total of at least 2 or 3 now. There's the coin. Oh, okay. So someone said that red is false. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required. Okay, so if this thing is saying correctly, if it is lying, the antechamber is locked and it is required to access it through the lever system to be grant entrance. I wonder if that lever system is saying something about those laboratory levers. However, this one, if it is true, blue is true, keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as the redundant security measure normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. So as we progress further north, there are going to be more doors that require keys. Oh, that's why I've been kind of coming across more doors that need keys. The further you go north, the more keys you need. So in a way, you want to use those southern rooms to build up your key supply and coin and other stuff. So you use the southern rooms to build up your supplies in order to access more northern rooms. So yeah, I'm acquiring knowledge, and I guess that's going to be the thing I'll need to do in the first few runs. So this... Oh, it's locked, so I need a key for that. Shit. There's only one door I can use, I think. And that's at the den. So I need to go at the den. At least I gained 2. So that still works. Oh, do I have coin? Yeah, I do. Thing is, I could only pass through this 2 more times now. Well, okay, that one at least provides... breaker box. Ooh. But if I use that, there will be no more doors I can go through if I do this. And if I'm correct, the laboratory needs a boiler room, so the breaker box or the utility closet will not probably benefit me right now, if I'm correct. So technically, just build this, see if I can build a potentially a boiler room at some point. It's a ladies' room. So we can build a nook, which will lead to nowhere. A spare room, which will lead further north. And a gymnasium. So whenever we enter through here, we will lose 2 steps. Let's try it. I want to see what the gymnasium looks like. Basketball gymnasium. Can we play basketball? Huh. Sand dunes and sign. Oh, every time we stop, it squeaks. I thought. Maybe it was random. Oh, up to 8 coins with that. Which actually, that's a good trade-off, because if we go back to the commissary, let's see, 1 gem is a total of 3 coins. If we get 8 coins out of usage of 1 gem, that's actually a really good trade-off, because I could just buy more gems with those 8 coins. Even more. So we could build a laboratory or a locksmith. Probably need the locksmith. Did I already build a locksmith though? I have not. So technically a locksmith might be a good thing to do. The thing is, I only have 2 coins though. So maybe I can do that. I would have to see how expensive locksmiths are. Checkers. Recommend. Let's see. Oh. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to do it. What the fuck? What did I...
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon.
So obscure.
It is always locked. There
Huh.
is no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yes.
Oh, the crescent moon. Ugh.
Beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alazara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
So he only says one thing every day. Interesting. That is a lot of information. Oh. Is that a bishop? Oh, there's the coins. This game has a lot of mystery to it. A lot of like, what the fuck do I do here? What's the point in this room? So on and so forth. Like as you play the game, you'll eventually learn. Ah, fuck. I think we're screwed. As I was say, as we go further north, now that I know that going further north is requirements of more keys, is there a room that I can acquire more keys? Because the only thing I have that I can purchase from is the kitchen and the commissary. Kitchen only provides food. Commissary provides certain items to buy, but they don't sell keys. I'm out of keys. I don't have boiler room to power up the laboratory. Can't do anything in the laboratory right now. I can't do anything in the security room anymore unless I have the code for the security room. Is there anything else to do in any other room? I mean, I can still go through 30 other rooms before I have to retire. I think this run is dead. Unless there's puzzles I can solve, but I'm not sure. Because apparently, from what people have told me, is that every room has a puzzle to solve. And I don't think I've actually solved any puzzles except for the room that is... What was it? Was it the den? I think it was either the den or the bedroom. It might have been the den that I solved the puzzle for. That one was pretty straightforward. We're going to see what happens when we call it a day. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate, as well as your current inventory will have been reset. I think I'm okay with that. That's where the roguelike element comes from. I wonder if you have... excuse me. I wonder if you have a limited amount of days before... Oh man, I have a feeling getting to the antechamber is going to be incredibly hard. Total rooms of 20, rank reach of 6, steps taken only 30, items found 2 items. Okay. Save and continue. I have a feeling Laura might like this game because she likes her puzzle games too. So we are now on day 2. Overall, I'm getting the gist of this game. There's definitely some strategy when it comes to your floor layout, but it's also heavily RNG'd when it comes to the rooms that you will get for said layout. So you kind of have to, in a way, evolve in which the rooms you get. Okay, I don't think that has changed. So that hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. This hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. So it looks like the room is persistent, at least the entrance area. So instead of going... Okay, we can get a guest room, so we'll... Let's do this. Get a parlor, which also... Okay, so the parlor is the one that... Okay, so there's a box that tells the truth, box that tells a lie, and then there's a box that is that has the prize. So let's say this one's telling the truth. The blue box is true. This is the blue box. Okay, so that's telling the truth. That's just saying that it's the blue box. There's a potential promise of it having a thing. However, the blue box is empty. Oh, but this one's telling the truth. And this says the blue box is empty. That one's telling the lie. Possibly. But that's telling the truth. Oh boy. Okay, so let's break it down. Let's analyze. So there's only one box that's telling the truth. So that's telling the truth. That's telling the truth. This is telling a lie. Apparently. Or is it? Let's see if it's telling a lie. I probably wasted it. Nope. I was correct. Cool. Yeah, it seems like the parlor is a pretty easy one to solve. You just have to go through order of operations when it comes to like the information it gives you. Let's get either the... Yeah, we probably want the den, which will provide a good pathway. I should probably end this peak play pretty soon, though. I can see myself putting in a few more hours today, and I probably don't need to because we have an upcoming stream right after this. There's the pond. All right, this room looks the same, if not very similar. Yep, it's the same layout. 2 swans, multiple clocks. So apparently there is a puzzle eventually, or hints of puzzles leading to this as well. I just want to see if we come across a new room. I don't even care about my floor layout right now. We already know what bedrooms do, which actually, depending on our layout, that might work. Or we could do a breaker box. See what the breaker box does. Can we do anything with the breaker box if we don't have a boiler? So right now, key card entry system, we can turn on or off. VAC indicators. I have no clue what that does right now. Oh, goes blue, orange, red. What? 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 Oh. Okay, I apparently have started a puzzle that I do not quite know how to solve. Oh, it's weird. Yeah, I don't know. So gymnasium, dark room, garage. This looks like cabinet underneath the garage, but it's missing a switch. So I'm assuming you can turn off or on power for each room, but we do not have those rooms. So there's most likely a purpose to turning on and off power per room. Closet, storeroom. Let's see, which is this going to? Indicator of this. Let's do a storeroom. Gem, key. All right, we'll do one more room. We'll call it there. Save my 2 cents. Oh, and there's a courtyard. We don't have a shovel. And there's a passageway which requires a total of 2 gems. Strategically? Oh, but okay. Because strategically, it would probably want this. Passage. Oh, but is there security rooms? That leads to nowhere. That's an open door. That's okay. So the passageway, at least in the north, provided me a door that was a security door, but then had at least one other door that I could unlock. So let's do one more. Just one more. So we can build a hallway, do a bedroom, which actually from this area, well, there would be no reason for me to go back down south. Not there anyway. It would be really good if I could build a bedroom in the middle. Hallway or kitchen. At least if I build the kitchen, it will lead up north. We can always kind of encircle that. But I only have 1 coin. So it's probably okay to build a kitchen there. And then probably a hallway here. So that way we can have access to the east. Door in the west wing. Oh, doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Well, if we know correctly, the red notes are false. So if we go further west, the doors are actually going to be unlocked. Highly likelihood of it being unlocked. Oh, an observatory. Plus, I'm assuming some kind of light. For each time you draft an observatory, requires a gemstone. So we just got a new collection or a preface. North Star 1 plus gold. The twin stars. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Oh. So I have a feeling we have 1 star, which is the northern star, because we built the observatory once. That gave us 1 gold, I'm assuming. I wonder if the observatory is a permanent... Is this a roguelike or roguelite? because I'm wondering if there are permanent upgrades to future runs. I'm gonna have to look into that too. Oh yeah, the Twin Star Twins 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall, which would be really cool. Added of 3 steps. So look, wait. If I'm just gonna, yeah, I know this is a waste of a run. I'm gonna call it a day and see if we retain that symbol on the top left. Okay, save and continue. Here's the thing, most likely when I plan on playing this again, I'm probably going to start fresh anyway. So, oh, we do not retain that symbol. Oh no, we do. It's just not on the top left anymore, but you see on the bottom right, just above call it a day, we have the retaining of the star. Assuming that's the star symbol. So, do we have a coin in our inventory? Or is there a coin within the entrance area? I don't know. Or maybe there will be a coin in the observatory next time we make it. I don't know. Interesting, though. So I am wondering if there is an actual permanent progression system within the blueprints. There's a lot of questions. And I think the more you play this game, the more questions come up. And I think that's why people have spent 100+ hours still playing this game. And still finding new mysteries to solve and other things to find and other things like that. And due to the fact that this is an independent game that has such immense depth and complexity, kind of like another game that people might have glossed over, which is Animal Well, which is an extremely complex and super deep game when it comes to like mysteries to solve and all that too. I think if you like games like Animal Well, you would probably like the complexity and intricacy of blueprints. And there's also like a very weird and strange story kind of going on. And I think if you're a puzzle head, this is right up your alley. You can do it at your own pace. You can strategize forever by going to this screen here and figuring out potentially how you're going to tackle getting to the antechamber, which I don't even know if the antechamber is going to really lead anywhere. But however, it feels like that is the goal so far, is to at least reach it and see what it does and all that too. Because their ultimate goal is to find that, you know, one room that technically doesn't exist. And I think once we find that room, credits roll and all that. But however, even after the credits roll, this is one of those games that constantly continues and gets even crazier over time. Like even more things apparently get introduced and there's more just things to just discover. So with that said, due to the fact that this game's on Game Pass, but even if you don't have access to Game Pass and all that, if you want a game that has a potentially increasing complex puzzle system, mysteries to solve, things to discover, and all that, I think it'll probably be definitely worth your money investing in blueprints. However, for me, am I going to do a playthrough of this game? Probably not, but I can see myself at least maybe, if I ever have the time, playing this on stream and everything like that. But this feels like it's going to be an offline game for me where I can just kind of chill and just kind of solve puzzles and everything like that. And, you know, It's one of those games. I mean, it could be a coffee with Vince stream kind of game, or it's kind of a never-ending kind of game in a way. But overall, yeah, I would probably recommend this game, especially that I can see myself getting addicted to just trying to get certain goals done, try and solve certain rooms, uncover mysteries, uncover more of the story, the backgrounds of each and every single thing. Yeah, I would like to see where this potentially goes at some point in time. Like, I think the more you play this game, the more just crazy and intricate this game's going to become. So, with that said, though, I think I'm done with the peak play. I'll see you guys in the next peak play or playthrough. And as always, enjoy yourself.